But when they combine them together, when it's combined together, it will sound different from this. You see how that works? Mary, mẹ́rìnlélógún to mẹ́rìnlélógún. In the Bible, Yoruba Bible, they use L. And modern Yoruba, they use N. Ni. Right? So that's how all that came about. And that's how we're able to switch, but it's good to know both, that both exist. So if you want to say in Detroit, see how funny that is. In Yoruba is equals to ni. You see that? Switching it backwards. So, in Troy. Ni D T royalty. If it's royalty, force the Yoruba into Yoruba accent. So now expressing that lay more, the extra. When you go to a market and you see oranges or what do you call that? Tomatoes piled up
stacked.
In stack, we say one lay. So when you are asking the lady who is selling, or the man who is selling the onions or whatever is stacked up like that, you will say Elu le ele. And this one will be sile, but shortened. See that? Lo le. How much is each stack, right? How much is each stack? Each stack or bunch. Right? Like that. So lay means you are adding extra to it. You are adding extra to whatever you're counting. Now, ele, right, which is derived from le. Ele is how much of it is put on top. I give you amala, then I give you extra amala on top of it because you're a good customer. So how much of the extra did I give you? Or I give you popcorn, I give you extra popcorn on top of it. So you count the extra. The extra, if it's 4, that's Mary, le. So if it's 20 popcorns I gave you at first, that is what? Ogun. And that will be Mary le logu. Alright? This le L is Li, but because it's compressed now into one word, it's long. It's compressed into one word. That's why now we will call it mẹ́rìnlélógún. Alright? If it's 30, we say mẹ́rìnlélọ́gbọ̀n because ọgbọ̀n is 30. Right? If it's 34, we say mẹ́rìnlélọ́gbọ̀n. Right? If it's 2, we say what? If it's 2,
just 2.
Extra on top of 30, what will you say?
Èjìlélọ́gbọ̀n.
Very good. Méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. Now, people take this for granted, right? Méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. People take this for granted a lot. Why? Because they will say èjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. But this M has a meaning. This M, very important, is different from èjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. This M means mu, take. That's what the M stands for. Yeah, you're counting. So you take 1, you take 2, you take it. That's why this M is there, right? You got it right. But to use it properly, you got to use the M with it.
Oh, okay.
To make it make sense relating to what you are using it for. Okay, so méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n, we break it down. Méjì, that's very straightforward. Méjì, lé, ọgbọ̀n, ọgbọ̀n. All right, like that. Méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. But you see how it changes when we break it down. Méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. Méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n. You see? So when you see some words that are long like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 letters in there, always know that most likely they combine 2 words together, or 3, right? Or they join them together. So it's being joined together by the li and the le, right? To express that. So sílẹ̀, which means nobody wants it, right? Maybe you're selling this okra and it started looking stale and nobody is picking it, right? Just to be on the safe side, you know what I mean? Nobody is picking it. Ó lé sílẹ̀. Ó lé sílẹ̀. Sílẹ̀. Ó lé sílẹ̀. When you are putting accent, think talking drum so that you can break it down properly. Don't think melodic. Think in whole tone terms like this. You are using tones. Ó lé sílẹ̀. Right? Break it down like that. And it's 3 tones. If it sounds like 4 tones in your mind, it's not correct. Right? If it sounds Western, if it sounds American, like if I say olesile, 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 then I have to force the accent on top of this, which will be more than, most likely more than 3, and we only need 3 accents, right? So, to keep it simple, think in terms of the talking drum sound. Dun 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 dun. Right? And that way, it will sound right. You don't have to force it. In your mind, if you don't have those talking drum sounds, then you start to substitute with Western or English accent. Right? So, what is èlé? When Yoruba says èlé, Now they add one extra E to it, which means, so ele will be the extra, right? Ele will be the action that you take when the extra was added. All right? Now, check this out. Ma jele, ma jele is equal to poison. This is poison. Do not eat extra. That's what it's saying. Ma means do not. Ma je. Okay, you see how funny this looks now. Je ele. All right. Now see, majele. I can't say, I can't force the E in here because you are just simplifying it. You call it fast enough that the E will be silent, the A will be silent. Because you're calling it like one word, the A here is silent. So I can't be saying majele, no. I'll just say majele. And that's the popular way of saying it. Something that you must not eat. That if you didn't eat it, you're not going to eat extra. That's the end of the eating. Right? So, maje extra, maje ele, right? Mm-hmm. Ele is extra. This one, extra. Je is to eat. Eat. Don't eat extra. Straightforward, right? Okay. Then le is to chase somebody.